In structural equation modeling, you can talk about latent factors and observed variables. The latent factor represents the construct you're interested in. By construct, I mean a variable, for example, intelligence, anxiety, or happiness. Now, it's latent because we cannot directly observe intelligence or anxiety or happiness. We can infer about their existence based on some indicators, such as solving a problem in the case of intelligence or sweating of the palms in the case of anxiety. So, because we cannot observe these variables directly, we call them latent. The observed variables represent the variables through which we infer about the construct or the latent variables. You can think of them as items on a psychometric test. We infer about the level of a construct based on the observed variable. If you think about any psychometric instrument, say Beck's depression inventory, which is a scale for measuring depression, the observed variables are the individual items on this inventory. Let's imagine we had a scale for measuring depression that consisted of the following items. I feel blue all the time. I have little pleasure doing things. I feel tired all the time. I cry all the time. Let's also imagine that you answered this questionnaire by indicating your agreement with each item on a scale ranging from 1, which is strongly disagree, to 5, which is strongly agree, and that you administer this questionnaire to 10 people. The 4 items would be observed variables because you literally observe them. You will have a score for each of these variables for each of the 10 people. Depression, however, is a latent variable. You do not measure it directly. You cannot directly see depression, but you can infer that it exists based on the answers on the observed variables. To represent this graphically, we use symbols in structural equation modeling.